Stupid little YouTube. Imagine that's the first thing I say on stream.
Let me go turn on my computer.
Wait, if your computer's not on, how are you talking to me? Oh, you're on mobile.
No, I've said that. Have you forgotten?
I am a forgetful person.
So am I.
So-
So am I.
Would have been cool to have a photographic memory or something.
That would have been helpful.
Game maker. Yes, code. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say something along the lines of, I'm so forgetful I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. And then I had to stop for a second to try and remember if I even had breakfast this morning.
Oh.
And I don't think I did.
Oh.
Okay, I'm on stream now. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I didn't post the link. I was like, something's missing. I didn't post the stream link to the other places I posted. And then this.
I don't know what it is specifically, but something looks different about the starting soon thing.
Something looks different.
Yeah, like I can't put my finger on it. But something just looks like it changed.
It still says 23 subscribers.
Well, yeah, it still says 23 subscribers when we have 22, but...
Wait,
I think
what?
it has something
Somebody
to do with, like, the little
unsubscribed?
characters.
Somebody unsubscribed? No!
That's okay.
Damn. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Yeah, now I remember. I'm just gonna go feed the cat real quick and then we're gonna start the stream. Now. Oh boy, I'm not ready for this music. Okay, where were we? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh boy. Actually, give me a second. Yep, this is here. And something else. What do I need? Do I need anything? I don't think so. Alright.
So where did we leave off again?
We were here. How we were going to store the actions. Yes. Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. Recently I went out and got some graphing paper to help with working on the maps.
Oh yeah, that is actually cool because it has like grids and everything.
Yeah.
It's like it was made for making grid-based games.
I mean, a lot of people use it for making tabletop RPG maps.
True. Investigator index, Teraform, or Teramancer. It's going to be Teraforms, target index, action, minimum value. Enum was what again? Enum, did I define the enum anywhere? I don't think I defined the enum. Yes, we have enum, action ID, and going to be 0 if not tech or trait. Alright. Do we have an zeros index on the techniques or traits? Let me just see. I mean, every question I ask is not for you. Sometimes it's just for myself. My alarm just went off. And I'm going to the alarm like, oh, I was supposed to sleep as well.
Okay.
Where is the setup techniques? We don't have anything on the 0. Alright. What is this again? Pressing A on the enemy carousel. It's instantiator ID, instigator ID. Instigator ID is going to be the selected Teraform index player. Switch on the last pointer position. then you'll get the, how do we get the target index? Hmm. Yeah, I guess this makes sense. Now we just have to set the action and action and action ID. Tag, card, trait, technique, item, flee. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Position 6472. What's on 6472 again? Pressing left, pressing up. 6472 text set menu 1. Oh yeah, we won't have the technique ID of the. We won't have the technique ID. We'll just have the index of the technique selected, and we'll just get the. Current enemy in Teraform instance. We don't need type and target. We do need type, action or type.
I think we just have an idea on how we could solve the issue with basic attacks being a little bit different between Teraforms.
Wait, they're different between Teraforms? When did
Well,
this
I
happen?
mean, different in the sense that, like, Teraforms did mostly use their energy stat for attacking instead of their attack stat for attacking, should probably be using their energy stat
Okay.
for their basic attack. So I was thinking, since it would be very tiring to go through and do that for every Terraform, we could like either have a flag within like each species data for it, or we could just have attacking work like just a weird fifth slot or a weird fifth technique slot that is not called a technique slot at all and can't be changed. That's just one of two options. One being just a basic attack that has no modifier for the attack stat, and the other just being a basic attack with no modifier for
The technique one is
stat.
going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah. I mean, you do understand this better than I do. I just thought it would be a way we could do it.
A fifth technique. The thing is, when we have a list of techniques, if we add something to it, I'm just like the code just iterates over the array, right? So we're presuming that the number of elements of the array is what we need, or it's up to a limit. Once it goes above the limit, it will just start, or we will just have to put checks everywhere, I guess. It is doable. We'll see when it comes. I think I'm thinking right now is whether we want to have the IDs over here or we just put the whole Terraform data in here. The P Terraforms or the, but this doesn't contain the Teramancer. That's the issue. Mm-hmm. The index player and the selected Terraform index. Alright, let's just see this. We just go to the Terraforms and get the Terraform. So replacing the data into global, we'll just say global kid. I kind of want to merge the two instance and data for kid specifically into one structure, but I think that's going to create problems in the future. So let's just create two separate ones. Oh boy. Where were we starting the orbital construct? Orbital create? No. On player move, yeah. Script move, player move. Yes, here. I'll just say not supposed to be here as this will be needed for Teramancer encounters and not random ones. Global dot use for Teramancer sounds.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
What? Did you say something? I think she said she's about to go somewhere. At least that's what I heard. Okay. save this. The global, see that this looks good. Then we will just say over here global.e Teramancer. Now that this is done, oh boy, we have to do this again over here. Enemy Teraform distance is equals to global.e Teramancer. Otherwise, we'll just go to the Teraforms. Do I have to do the same over here as well? All right. Alright, now that that's done, we just need the index. Alright. Yeah, and we'll get the data. Do we have properties? I kind of want to game.
Okay, I am back. Also, hello, Robotic.
Hi.
Hello.
I have been bored all day.
Hello, bored. I'm dead.
You left my dad.
Speaking of dads, did I ever tell you what just happened recently, Robotic?
No.
I was gonna go see my dad this weekend, but my dad and my sister, who visits him a ton, both have strep throat right now.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the thingy.
Yes.
But yes, we talked it over a little bit, and we should be able to go as normal with Teramancers nights going forward.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I am so excited to do Heptagion.
We are so excited to do what now?
Oh, Heptagion. It's this D&D thing that I made for a couple friends.
Okay.
And I ran the first one a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. It was like a few months ago. And we're doing the sequel, Heptagion 2, sometime in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
These next couple weeks are going to be really iffy with scheduling because one guy has some family staying over, another guy is going out to, I think, visit some people in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So these next few weeks are going to be a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as it also means more Hellspawn D&D.
Yeah. I get the feeling that you really enjoyed it last time, Robotic.
I did.
Sixty-four 72, 64 88, 64 104, 64 120. Okay, takes a minute. Alright. 1612. Attack. Guard. 1812 is guard. Hey, did we decide on the options we were going to have for the 4 options in the battle menu? I think we've discussed this a couple of times, but I still forget to write it down somewhere. I just wanna write it down. Can you remind me what they were?
Well, for Teraforms, it's attack, guard, technique, and then a fourth thing based on if they have a trait that provides a fourth option or not.
Attack, guard, technique, and trait is the last one.
Yeah, trait.
So there's active traits and passive traits, or I think we have a list of traits. Let me just see. Fly, burrow, bodyguard, armor, spikes, regen, charged, ominous. Are some of these passives?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not like there's not like a hard line between which ones are passive and which ones are active, I guess, but yeah,
Okay.
sort of. I'm thinking of moving regenerator, regen, from being like just a once per turn. If you have the trait, you heal a little bit, to like a trait ability. I think that could be interesting. Like you can choose whether to deal damage or heal yourself for free if you have the trait.
And what about Teramancers?
For Teramancers, I think it was check, spell, item, and flee.
Checks. What are those noises? Robotic?
That's robotic vacuuming the floor like the Roomba he is.
What?
Check, sell, item, and flee?
Check, spell, item, and flee.
Oh yes, spell.
Hmm.
Robotic, I'm gonna have to mute you to be honest.
Oh, sorry. I'm okay.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, maybe don't do it super close to the mic.
I have
My bad.
to
I think I
go.
was zoning out and just that like caused a bit of a snore. My bad.
Yeah.
I'll be right, the bell rang.
Oh boy, Garden
Oh.
of Banban is on PlayStation for $2.
You know what else you can get for $2?
Teramancers?
1, 2, 3 Slaughter Main Street.
No.
Come on, man. Why not? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Also, just FYI, Teramancers is probably going to be like $10. I said FYI, Teramancers is probably going to be like $10.
I heard you.
It sounded like you said huh, like you didn't understand what I said.
No, I said
Do you need water, my guy?
honestly, I'm also just going to say hi. I think I'm just going to head off. Maybe catch some Z's.
I think that would be a smart idea.
Yeah. Have a good night or whatever. Unless I talk to you later after the stream's over.
Alrighty.
Have a good night.
You too, buddy.
He's leaving?
Yeah, he was getting sleepy.
I'm back. Okay. Okay. We have these things. I'm just gonna select them. Break them a bit. Pull them down. Great. Check, spell, item, flee. Tag, card, technique, and trait. Technique, trait. Okay, so we do have to do the trait. Fourth option, okay. 80, 128, 80, 128. A Terraform can only have one trait at a time?
It can have two, but it can only have one trait that gives it an action.
Okay. Let me just do a check over here. It's selected the player is equals to 0.
Just did the math in my head, and I think there are exactly 6 possible combinations of active, passive, and empty trait slots. Of course,
Okay.
one of them would not be usable because it would have 2 active ones, but still.
Mm-hmm. Card, card, technique and trait. Okay, these ones are done. And this is going to be an else statement. So this is going to be action dot type equals to action dot, and this is going to be, what was the thing? Check. Is check an action that we defined. It was not. Tag card. Technique trait. Card technique trait. I'm just going to reorder this, and then I'm going to define the other two. Check spell item free. Check spell item free. Alright. I'm gonna put these above over here, and that's the beauty of enums. Even if you reorder, you have to find them everywhere inside the code as these things, so the order doesn't matter much. Unless you're like casting two integers manually, which is not a good design. Let's just say these are player actions. Terraform actions. Well, Terraform actions are also player actions, so these should be Teramancer actions. Alright. It's going to be action dot check and break. Spell. So when we select spell on the Teramancer, it's going to open up a submenu just like the techniques, right?
Yeah, just like the techniques.
Okay. And how many spells are we going to have at a time?
4, same as techniques.
Alright. So I want to like align the submenus. Right now it's attack, guard, technique, and then trait. But for the Teramancer, it's check, spell, item, and then flee. So we can do check, item, spell, and then flee. So that way technique and spell would be in the same position.
Right, yeah.
Make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Alright, let's just make a little arrow over here indicating that these two are supposed to be in each other's position. Alright. Now we'll just say item id id of the item from menu.
Just out of curiosity, I did a little bit of math.
Okay.
And it turns out, if we're only considering that, or if we're only considering base options, then with like in any given turn, if you have 3 terraforms that all know 4 techniques, and Kid knows 4 techniques and has at least 1 item, or at least or my bad, Kid knows 4 spells and has at least 1 item that he can use. Not counting flee or trait abilities, there is a possible 10,626 potential ways a turn can go, like potential combinations of options.
Did you factor in stuff like status effects?
That is specifically not factoring in status effects.
Okay.
That's why I said just basic actions, because that would
And
probably make my head hurt if I tried to go any farther.
how many of those 10,000 are we going to have to program?
All we're doing is the parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when you think about it, since programming is basically just a lot of instructions, um, or programming what's done in a turn is technically the player's job, since they're the one commanding their terraforms.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I had to clean for his tank the other day, so I had to make him a little containment chamber.
For
It's to stay,
fridge?
yeah, for fridge,
Oh, okay.
because he likes to try and like jump onto my hand
Oh.
whenever I put it in there, and also nibble at me a little bit. So I had to put him in a little box so he wouldn't do that while I was trying to get his poop out of his
Mm-hmm.
tank. So I basically just used an old empty ice cream container and filled it with sand.
Cool, cool, cool. Tell me something.
Yeah.
Are Teramancers or like kid going to have a type A and a type B?
All of them would just be considered normal types, except for maybe one. I don't know. I had an idea that one could potentially be different because he
Okay.
would be a robot.
Mm-hmm.
So of course he would be metal.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I had this idea in my head since very early on, that one of the characters you'd meet along the way was like this robot guy who was like a celebrity. More specifically, a dude who plays some kind of sport. Haven't decided on it just yet. But he's super extravagant and over the top.
Mm-hmm. Where was it? It's supposed to be player move. Yeah. No. Player move.tml. Yeah, yeah. And where were we creating the instances? Mm-hmm. Does kid have a leveling system?
I mean, yeah, he levels up. I think we talked about that a little bit ago.
Feels weird, no?
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like it'd be weirder if he didn't. Because like all his terraforms level up, he's an active participant in combat. So it would be a little bit odd if he like just didn't level up at all. If he was the only one who didn't.
Check item spell. Flee. Flee. Suppose that your speed, like kid's speed, is slower than a few terraforms in his team and a few terraforms on the enemy's team. And the kid says, like, performs the action of flee. What I'm thinking is that rather than having a chance of him having a successful flee or a failed flee, we can just um perform the actions in order. And if the kid's actions comes up and it says to flee, then we stop the battle at that point.
I like that, yeah.
Cool.
Because it's like, it makes adventuring a little bit more dangerous, because now if you get into a fight in an area that you're not prepared for, then that can have consequences. Because I imagine the game would be kind of structured like an old Zelda game, where a lot of the map is like fairly available to you. Like you still need to progress the story in order to actually be able to like survive going into places and get through certain areas that would just be completely blocked off until you get the right items. But I imagine that very early on in the game, you would at least have the ability to get like right at the entrance of some higher level areas, so that could be an interesting thing for people who stray from the path just a little bit too much. And also it can be like a neat teaser of the future, like, oh, you stumbled across this area with all these really powerful Teraforms that are really cool. You kind of want to go get one. I gotta remember this place, I'll come back here later once I'm stronger. So it gives you kind of a goal to work towards. So yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
So we have a list of actions. Now how do we perform them? That is a good question. Where do we perform them? It could be It should be when we run out of options, right? When we have selected our actions for each of our terraforms in Teramancer. And how do we check that? Hmm. We select technique, we go to the carousel, we select from the carousel. Hmm. Okay. If actions array length actions is equals to not to how do we count? We count it as array length of global dot o player dot p terraforms plus one, and plus one is there because of kid. Okay. Debug show message debug message action start. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. Okay. Action start. Something is gonna break. Case argument should be a constant. Shit. Uh, it is constant, damn it. Oh boy, here we go. 0 is equals to 16 and last pointer plus 1 is equals to 1, 1, 2. Let's if 8112 item that seems okay. Let's go. Okay, guard technique 7288 and 04 120 1 2 3 64 and 72 64 and 72 is techniques. Like what? Yeah, 64 and 72 is techniques. 81 and 12 is card. Okay, cool. And last one is great. Action dot id equals to 0. Get index of right. Okay, this should work now. Get instance index not set before reading it. Okay, this is an interesting error. Action number 1 of draw event of object or battle get instance index not set before reading it. Add GML object draw line 10. Oh, it's get data. We need it from get instance. Okay, data. Similarly over here it should be get data. Mistake on my end. We need to shift it over to the next one. Okay. Okay. How is it coming right now? Yeah. We need to change that, right? It needs to be. He needs to be active in the beginning, and then he goes to 3, then he goes to 2, then he goes to 1. We have the index set to 0. How is kids things showing up then? What the hell is going on? Oh, we have a bug. When we cycle left, Riley is not showing up. When we cycle right, he shows up on the right position a few times, but oh boy. Well, the headache's back again.
Man, that's not great.
I think it's like when I'm trying to work and when I'm supposed to be sleeping. uh, because when I wake up, it just goes away. I guess it's just my body telling me to go to sleep. I should have started the stream a bit early, I guess. And we say over here that we have bug an enemy carousel when hitting toward right. This is the Teramancer. Taking defense stats, okay. I think I'm gonna stop it here for the day. Did you
Okay.
want to do something before we ended?
Like what?
Nothing, I'm just asking if you want to do something.
Not that I can think of now.
Alright, yeah. My brain is so empty right now.
Fair enough, man. Headaches suck.
We probably won't have a stream tomorrow because of Sunday. I mean, it's Sunday for me. It's Saturday for you, I guess, right?
Yeah, that would be Saturday on my
Oh
end.
my god, I live in the future.
You do.
And then from Monday.
Why didn't you tell us about the Titanic, dude?
What? Okay.
You could have warned us.
I wasn't alive.
Fair point.
So from Monday,
that was so huge though, dude.
there was what?
I said that was so huge though, dude. Come on.
The news or the Titanic?
The Titanic.
Okay. Understandable. What I was saying is that from Monday our streams are going to be a bit early. About 6:30 to 8 AM on my end, which is going to be 7:30 to 10 PM for Mary. And then yeah, that's about it. So that's what, like 2.5 hours? Oh no, it's 1.5 hour. It's 6:30 to 8, right?
I think so, yeah. 6:30 to 8. 6:30 to 8. Yeah, that would be 30, and then yep, that's an hour and a half.
It's not 7:30 to 10 for you. It's either 8:30 to 10 or 7:30 to 9 for you.
7:30 plus 30, that would be 8 plus 1, that'd be to 9.
So what time is it? Did you figure it out?
For me right now, it's 10:27 p.m.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be till 10 for you, so it's going to be 8:30 8:30 to 10 p.m. for you.
I think so, yeah.
Alright then. Everyone who's watching the stream, probably in the future, take care of yourself, I guess. I don't know why I'm starting a speech. Peace. Bye bye.
Goodbye.